these power morphers to give us power. Let's do it!
Mastodon!
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus!
Who didn't love Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? If you say you didn't, you're either two things. Wrong age group, or just a dirty liar. I'm going to bet on just a dirty liar, to be honest with you. I liked the original Power Rangers. I liked it before Tommy Oliver, Jason David Frank, took over. I liked it after, he came in. And I have a very soft spot for Dino Thunder. I thought was really enjoyable. And help me out. Message in the comment. Also tell me that you watched. Please don't make me sad. The one they did where the Silver Ranger and the aliens attacked and the dude was having the dream and like Mega's Rangers or something like that. And all the Rangers at the end came back to help him, like Samurai and Tommy and all. And anyway, I digest. So today I want to take a look at two. They've been around for a while, but a lot of people have overlooked them, and you can still get them. You can actually get them now on sale, cheaper than what I got them for. Boom Studios does an original series called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They got really big when they did this story called Shattered Grid, which takes forever to explain because it's kind of convoluted. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just something you have to read. Well, the success of their Power Ranger series, which is actually still going on, spawned another series called Go-Go Power Rangers. And as you can see, here is a Go-Go Power Rangers Book 1. Because you can collect them. Why buy all the original issues? And you can just get the collected form. And Deluxe Edition Go-Go Power Rangers, the pink one, my favorite color, 2. What these were a collection of the, of course, Go-Go Power Rangers series, which is a really sweet series they did that kind of, it's like all the episodes you wish you would have seen of the Power Rangers, but they never made. Because it, even though you get like your old enemies at first, like especially your first book, like your Rita Repulsors, Goldar, stuff like that. And of course you have Alpha and Zordon. Then you get, the introduction of Lord Zed. You eventually get the introduction of Tommy Oliver as a Green Ranger, because remember Rita created him and all that. Well, the beauty of this is this takes place, you get the Power Ranger story, and then kind of like the show, only you get more of the high school story, like them trying to keep their other friends from knowing they're Rangers. Why didn't the other guy in their clique get picked up? Stuff like that. It's kind of like it takes that high school drama and puts it to the forefront and the Ranger stuff a little bit to the back. And it's really, really good. So why don't we get this under the camera? We're looking at books 1 and 2, and let's take a look at them. All right, here we go. This is book 1. As you can see, my issue with the Boom Studios has always been kind of the artwork. But, spoiler free, as I'm flipping the absolute backwards way possible, here's some of the artwork. Of course, your credits. Like I said in the intro, this takes place before Boom Studios' Shattered Grid series, which is a really good series. I'll do an overview of that. It's something I highly recommend everyone reads. This takes place for the original show, for those of you that watch the original show, like myself or anyone out there. This takes place between when Zordon gives the original Rangers their morphin powers and before Tommy Oliver joins them. So you can see it's going to take place, here we go, after their first battle with Goldar. They beat him. And unlike a lot of the books out there, this one deals a lot. I mean, of course, there's battles with Goldar. You've got Rita Repulsa. You've got all the people you grew up with and like, but it also deals a lot with, like, here's Kimberly, and, she's going on dates. Not only do you get the Power Rangers, but you also get all these stories of the kids, still in high school, kind of navigating their way. Like I said, the artwork is a little subpar, and it's no disrespect to this book or to Boom Studios in general. A lot of the Boom Studios book, actually every Boom Studios book, has, what they lack in art, they sure make up for in stories, especially in a case like this. But as you can see, Jason is pretty much your focal point in these books. The artwork isn't bad. I'm kind of flipping through it fairly quickly. I want you to see that, we have Zordon, we have all the Rangers that we grew up with, and I should say by we grew up with, all the people first, Zack and Billy and all these guys, Trini, everything before Tommy. Tommy, like I said, he hasn't been introduced yet, and these stories are really good. Like, picture like a combination of, say, I don't know, I don't want to say it unfairly, but say like a combination of Degrassi meets the Power Rangers, because you're having, of course, all your standard Power Ranger stuff, as you can see, but you're also dealing with, like I said, all the stuff that goes on during the high school era. So you'll learn all about their time in high school, trials and tribulations, studying for the big tests, getting ready for, the graduations, Jason, he's a jock. And then, but you also get all the stuff of Rita Repulsa and them learning to adapt to their powers from Zordon. And this was a long run. This was, like I said, this was in succession to the regular series they do. This first book here, as you can see, it really does, and we've got a lot of the artwork, because my complaint with any comic studio, yes, these are $75. My complaint with any comic studio is, and it's not just Boom I'm singling out, they all have to make 75 different covers of every single comic book they do, which, it floods the market. Image Comics started that. I've never been a fan. Here we're going to take a look at part 2. This is the pink one. As you can see, the first one was red. Here's pink. Only 2, so you've only got to get 2 to go through this whole set. But, the storyline continues. This is the whole go, Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Triceratops, Saber-tooth tiger. I like how she said that, and I don't mean to sound like bad, but the way she said it was so over-exaggerated. Tyrannosaurus, they all kind of did. But they were the, God rest Yellow Ranger's soul. And Green Ranger's soul, although he's not a part of this, so I don't have to rest anything. A lot of great backstory. Like I said, this is kind of the stories that you had hoped the show would delve into. Unfortunately, as you can see me going, wow, look at that flip. Some of the artwork in this one actually has improved. You get a lot of, and then it gets back to cheese. It's kind of stories you wish the show would have done. We have the introduction of Zed, who's always been, one of their most famous villains. I really liked it. Now we have finally, as it's bringing it in, Tommy Oliver has come into it as Rita Repulsa has gotten that power coin, her candles, and all this nonsense. The book is very, they're both good. I would highly, highly recommend you get them both. I know I'm skipping through them because I don't want to give, basically what I'm trying to say long and short, if you want to know all the Power Ranger episodes that never aired, that should have, this is it. This is when they were still just the original Rangers before anyone came in. This takes place before Shattered Grid. Shattered Grid is an amazing storyline. I will go over that. But these are the Mighty Morphin Go-Go Power Rangers, Book 1 and Book 2 Deluxe Editions from Boom Studios. I highly recommend picking these bad boys up. Scooby. Man, that was sweet. Like I said, Boom Studios, their artwork has always been, I hate to trash it, and it sounds like I'm really saying it's bad. I can't draw a stick figure beating up another stick figure. But, back in my day, Image was they were cool. Image was the art. McFarlane, Spawn. That was here. Now, I almost hate to say it because I am a big fan of, like, all the old horror books, all the old black and whites. That's some art. My favorite artist is Tim Vigil. Check out the Tim Vigil interview on this channel. The artwork it's a little cartoony, but the subject matter for the most part, this is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's a little cartoony, but it's really good. Rather than get all the original issues, here you go. Collections 1 and 2. These books were $75.99 when they came out. They are less. I think you can find a lot of them now. Maybe even look on Amazon. $45-50. It's the way to go. It is a ton to read. And if you're a fan of the original show, fan of the Power Rangers in general, I would highly recommend picking it up. Like I said, I skimmed through them. Unlike a lot of people, and it's not a knock on them, I really like other comic YouTube guys' reviews that give you the detailed storylines and everything like that. I try to just kind of show you the art, show you the book. I want you to buy it and read it for yourself. What I like, you might hate. What you like, I might hate. You never know. But this one I think is really good. I feel confident recommending it. This is the Mighty Morphin Go-Go Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Go-Go Power Rangers, Deluxe Editions, Book 1 and 2. Pick them up today.